Hello everyone. Welcome back to another Wildlife Wednesday. I'm PJ with ZooFit, and this week is Lobo Week. What's Lobo Week? We are celebrating the Mexican wolf. About 23 years ago, they released Mexican wolves back into their native range for the very first time. And since then, we have been working very hard. Conservationists, zoos, and other agencies have been working very hard to bring this very important species back from the brink of extinction. So today we are doing a special Lobo workout. We're doing what we call Who Let the Dogs Out. We're going to be doing a special type of Tabata. We're going to be doing 20 seconds of work of one exercise, immediately followed by another 20 seconds of work, and then 20 seconds of rest. So we got 3 sets of exercises, 2 exercises for each set. And again, they're all canid themes. They're all dog or canid themes from all of our canine species friends. We've got wolves, we've got Maine wolves, which aren't technically wolves, painted dogs, foxes, all types of our canid friends. So let's go ahead and get started with Lobo Weeks. Who let the dogs out? Who? 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 Who ever said that fun workouts were only for kids? Why should they be the only ones to enjoy recess? It is time to get a little wild with Wildlife Wednesday workouts. All right, guys, set number 1. We have released the beast. Again, we are celebrating the release, 23 years ago, the release of Mexican wolves back into their native range. So we're going to do a release the beast for our exercise number 1. And exercise number 2 are bird dogs. That's nice to bring down the intensity just a little bit. So to do the release the beast, we're going to start in what we call beast mode. So we're going to be on all fours, and we're going to lift the knees up off of the floor. To do release the beast, we're going to lift our left hand. So I'm lifting my left hand, and I'm going to kick my right leg out to the side, coming back into center, back to beast mode. I'm going to lift my right hand this time, kick my left foot out all the way, and return to center. So 20 seconds of release the beast. You can modify by not kicking your leg out all the way, lifting your hand and kind of keeping your butt close to the floor, and then twisting your hand or lifting your other hand and bringing your butt to the floor. So that's a good modification for release the beast. Right after those 20 seconds, we're moving right into bird dog. So we're going to stay on all fours, and we're going to lift our opposite arm and opposite leg out, stretching them out as far as we can, bring them into center, and then lifting the other way, opposite arm, opposite leg. So again, stretching those arms and that leg as far as we can apart and bringing it back in. Again, great all-encompassing exercise. 20 seconds of work there. We get 20 seconds of rest, and we'll repeat that 5 times. So you guys ready? Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. We're starting with release the beast. Lifting and not kicking the cat. This is a dog workout, kid. What are you doing here? Got 5 more seconds. And right into bird dog. No rest right now. I did 2 in a row. That's okay. You can do this alternating sides, or you can do about 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 in a row. And we're going to rest. So we're going to celebrating all of our dogs. Canids are found in all continents except for Antarctica. So they are everywhere. And we've got we got species from all over the world here. Let's go back. We're going back to that release the beast, kicking that leg out. Or if you need to modify, we're just sitting down onto that side. We've got less than 10 seconds, guys. 2, 1, right into bird dog. So once again, you can do this about 3 or 4 or even 5 on one side, and then switch. 3, 4, and 5. 20 seconds of rest.
We can do 6 and 6 now.
We'll try it. We have 3 more rounds. This is set 1. We're doing release the beast, releasing the Mexican wolves, celebrating Lobo week, and celebrating man's best friend. We're going back to that release the beast. Round 3. Woo! Chris and I did not coordinate that. This is a foot high five. 2, 1, and I'm going to try and do 6 on each side. Still stretching out. We're always looking to do as many reps as pretty. We're not looking for as many reps as possible here. We're trying to keep our form nice and strong. And rest. 2 more rounds. And many of us know that our man's best friend did come down, well, they were descended from our wild canids, so we wouldn't have our dogs, man's best friend, if it were not for the wild dogs found around the world. But that's not the only thing we have to be thankful for, as you can imagine. 2, 1, right into our bird dogs. Our canines are true apex predators. They are the top of the food chain. Without them, the whole ecosystem would collapse. And we've got 1 more round here, guys. Rest, bring down that heart rate. Practice breathing through our nose. And 3, 2, 1, last round. Once again, pick your pace. If that is doing the sit down, keeping your butt down, that's great. That is fantastic. If you want to do the kick, that's wonderful too. We got 3, 2, 1, and our last bird dog. 2, I'm doing 5 each side. And there you go. All right, we're gonna have a full minute rest. And while you're resting, grab some water. I'm gonna go over the next set, which are technically not wolves, not related to any of our living wolves. We have our maned wolf, which is not a wolf at all, but it is a canid species. It's the largest canine of South America. And then we have the painted wild dog, which, as Chris so lovingly pointed out, it's not technically painted, and it's not technically a dog. So it is the only living species of its genus alive still around today. So it's a really unique animal. But we've got the maned wolf leg lifts. So we're going to be in a what's called downward dog, which is appropriate enough as it is, keeping our legs semi-straight We're going to bring our hands to the floor. And again, get a nice stretch in there too if you want to. This is downward dog, but we're going to do a leg lift. So bringing one leg up. You can even open up your hips to bring that leg up a little bit more and bring it back down to center. Get a stretch in and lift the other leg up. We've got that for 20 seconds. That's the main leg lift. I'm going to quickly show you from the side. Bringing that leg up. You can open up your hip if you like to. Bring it back down, opening up the other leg lift. So that's the main wolf leg lift. And then the painted dog leg lift. same thing. We're going to be in almost like we were going to do the alpha wolves, but instead we're going to keep one leg completely straight. We're going to arc it all the way over as far as we can and arc it back all the way. So it's almost like a rainbow, which is why it's the painted dog leg arc. So instead of, this is working our glutes just like a alpha dog, it's like a alpha wolf would, but we're kind of, again, having a little bit of a play on it. So there, you guys ready? This is set 2, our main wolf leg lifts and our painted dog leg lifts. So 3, 2, 1. We've got our main wolf and we're going. I'm going to be alternating sides, getting that stretch in, opening up my hips. And going straight into the painted dogs. The painted dogs aren't, again, as mentioned, they are the only living species of their genus. They are the largest canid, largest dog species. I only did one side. It's okay, I'll do the next one. The other leg, next round. So they are the largest of Africa, largest canid species in Africa, and the maned wolf is the largest canid species in South America. So they're beautiful animals, a wonderful species. Technically not wolves though. Opening up that hip, bringing it back down, opening up the other hip. Oh, that feels really good. So why is this a maned wolf leg lift? Well, maned wolves are the tallest of all canid species. Go right into that painted dog. I'm going to do the other leg here today, right now. But maned wolves are the tallest canid species, but they're not the biggest. That distinction still goes to the Arctic wolf. And again, because even though they're the tallest, not the biggest, they're very, very tall, very long legs. So a maned wolf leg lift is, again, kind of stretching out our legs, our body position as much as possible, so that we can emulate the maned wolves. Right, guys? Round 3 with the woo. We're thinking, or again, as we're doing this, think taller, lankier, and opening up. Ooh, that's a good stretch. And I'm going to try to remember to alternate this time. Arcing that leg and going to the other side. There we go. We got 6 seconds left. I'm going to get this one and rest. Nice job. We have 2 more rounds. We are hitting our glutes hard this set, both with the maned wolf leg lifts and the painted dog. So, you guys ready? We got round 4 coming up in 3, 2, 1. Get into that downward dog, and then start lifting, opening that hip, stretching your legs. And then right into, I'm going to do Same leg again for this whole side. Doing my right side, arcing over. Really kind of working those glutes. Kitty is not working his glutes. And relax. We got one more round left of our dogs that are not like other dogs. Kitty is not like other dogs either. All right, guys, last time with our main wolf leg lifts and our painted dog arcs. And going right into those painted dogs. I'm going to be doing my left leg. Nice. It's a nice stretch, but again, really hit your glutes. Yes, hitting your stabilizing glute, hitting that leg that's on the ground, and working the other one. There you guys go. Set number 2 done. Grab some water, get some rest. We're going to go over that last set in just a moment. All right. Our last set, kind of doozy, guys. Not gonna lie. You may want some weight for this last one. Chris and I are gonna be using dumbbells, but that is up to you. You can do it without any weight. I'll show you in just one moment. But we've got a fox pounce and then man's best friend maker. So we're gonna be talking about wolves, and I'll share some fun facts about wolves. Man's best friend maker, basically a man maker. So our fox pounce, gonna again get some cardio, gonna working our shoulders a little bit, maybe even your comfort level a little bit. But the first level is we're gonna squat down, place our hands on the floor, and then kick our feet up into the air. Once again, from the side, placing our hands to the floor, kicking our feet up into the air. If you're not quite comfortable with that, bring the floor up a little bit higher with a step, or even again a chair will work really well. Place your hands on there and kick it up, kick your feet up, and that's going to be our fox pounce. If you really want to get a little brave, you can try to kick your feet up before your hands hit the floor. So again, gets a little bit out of your comfort zone, but just before your hands hit the floor, go ahead and kick your feet up. Again, yeah, there you go. Chris has got it. Lots of fun. We're emulating a fox pouncing on their prey in the snow. And then we have man's best friend maker. So grab your weights if you're going to be using them. That is not required. They're just going to, again, makes a little bit of sense once you do one. Bring your weights to the floor. You can step or jump back. I'm going to do my push-ups on my knees. We do a push-up, a row with one hand, do another push-up, woo, row with the other hand, step or jump back, clean, and then press those weights overhead. So clean, and then press. You can still do this without the weight. Coming or stepping or jumping back, you're in a plank position. You can do your push-up, and then do a shoulder tap, do your other push-up, tap your other shoulder, step or jump in, curl, and press. No weight, doesn't matter. Your heart rate is going to go through the roof. So let's get ready. We've got 5 more rounds. This is it, guys. 3, 2, 1. We are starting with our fox pounces. So if you're not quite comfortable doing the actual jump, no problem. You actually see me and Chris are going to be doing the squat and then the jump. We got 3, 2, 1. Grab your weight. We've got our man makers. Push up, row, push up, row, jump, clean, and press. 7 more seconds. We can get another one in there. At least part of one. Nice. And rest. Woo, luckily we can only get one. No. Yeah, if you can get more than one in, that's great. But once again, we're looking at how pretty, how great a form you can do this, not looking at how many reps you're going to do. We're getting ready, round 2, with our fox pounces. Once again, foxes are not wolves, but they are canines. They are the canid species. And my favorite fox, well, God, the foxes are just darn cute. I love them. I have to say it's I like the Arctic fox. Going right into those man's best friend makers. Arctic foxes change their color, the color of their fur, depending on the season, so they can blend in. I'm going to finish that up. So they can blend in with their surroundings. So they're white in the winter and they are gray in the summer. So that again helps them blend in with their surroundings. Really great adaptation. And just a really beautiful canine species. All right, guys, round 3. We've got our fox pounces. And as we've mentioned before, all of our best friends, all of our dog breeds that we have today are descended from the wild dogs, going right into our man's best friend makers. And that includes, I'm going to do 3 push-ups for some reason. That way I don't have to do a whole other one. There we go. Now, in fact, though, anthropologists actually believe that we did not actually domesticate wolves. You want to know a real fun fact? They believe that wolves domesticated men. We can talk about this all day. Back to those fox pounces. But yeah, before wolves and humans teamed up, so to speak, humans behaved more like our primate, our great ape relatives like gorillas, chimpanzees, and bonobos. We were not as social. We did not hunt in packs, and we did not live. We were also very nomadic. We did not have home ranges. But when we started teaming up with wolves, who are territorial, they hunt in packs, and they're very, very social, we started adopting a lot of their behavior. So this coalition, this coexistence, actually changed humans. Last round, guys. It kind of gives us a new appreciation for our wolves, our fox, and all of our wild dog friends out there, that we would not be where we are today without their willingness to collaborate with us. Last set of man's best friend makers, and now you understand exactly why I call them the true man makers. We got one more in here. We can do it. We're gonna finish this one up because we are done. Nice job. Woo! There you go. Lobo week, celebrating the release of the Mexican wolves and who let the dogs out. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you all next time. Woo! How much fun was that? We worked our bodies and our minds a bit, living green and training positive. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and if you enjoy the workout, make sure to ring the bell to subscribe to get notified of all ZooFit fantastic fun projects Remember to stay wild and wonderful, and I'll see you all next time.